Hey guys, I'm back. I wonder how many people think I must live in my car. Usually this time of night is when I go to the grocery store, pick up a few things, and have my alone time. So that's when I can do this uninterrupted. So, I knew I had an appointment today this morning, and I thought it was with my regular mental health practitioner, like as a follow-up for the SSRIs. So, I was wrong. That is Thursday. Today, I got a message saying, are we still meeting? And it's like, yeah. It's for the ketamine treatment intake, basically a psych eval. And I was not prepared to be emotionally just drained. Basically, going through my life, things that are trauma that I didn't even know were trauma. And now it's like I'm looking at that with like, I don't know, kind of a new perspective. And it's like, I don't know, it's weird, because my mom started getting sick when I was 10. So I always felt like I had to step up and kind of, well, not take care of her, but if she wasn't feeling well, kind of fend for myself more, or I would make supper. I mean, it wasn't anything extravagant, but, and then stepping up to help with my sister more. And then it got to be when I was 20, she went from walking to overnight not being able to walk. They didn't know what was going on. She was in a local hospital and then transferred 2 hours away to a better hospital and then down to the U of M, where she was a case study for many years because the Mayo had given up on her years prior. I mean, imagine that, the fucking Mayo Clinic gave up on you. But anyway, and then this was right after Thanksgiving. And after going through how many tests and things, they pretty much had her go to a nursing home in our town for therapy, like physical therapy, occupational therapy. Basically, they put her there to die at 42. One jackass doctor even said, the only way you're getting out of this nursing home is in a body bag. And one thing about my mom, she's Finnish. She is stubborn. And at one point, she could have had her insurance company pay for a really nice motorized wheelchair. And I actually was kind of zipping around the nursing home in it because it had turtle, speed all the way to rabbit, and I wanted to see how fast it could go. I was 19 or 20. But she refused because she did not want to become dependent on it and become lazy. So she refused that. And eventually she started walking again. And I admire her so much. And it's just, I didn't realize how much of a caretaker I was. I mean, I was her PCA for many years, and she was in a coma in 2010 because she had become septic then, and she had double pneumonia because she aspirated in her lungs, and she was on life support. I was her power of attorney, med proxy, whatever. And at 22, the doctors were bullying me to pull the plug on her. And no matter how uncomfortable the talk is, tell your loved ones what you want done in case of XYZ, because I knew my mom's wishes. If there was brain activity, like, absolutely not. I was not going to do that. And there was. So I couldn't do that. And great, this is glitching. And I told them, I'm like, can't we give it a few more days? And they're like, well, we have until X day, and then we're going to take out the tube and see if she can breathe on her own. And if she can't, we can't put it back in. And it's like, great, you know. So they did that, and she could breathe. But the thing is, when she woke up, she didn't know who I was or my sister, which was absolutely devastating because they had given her pure oxygen while she was in a coma, which I guess is a no-no. So basically, she had this amazing memory. She was an accountant for many years, and she could rattle off debts and credits for different companies, and just, it was crazy. And kind of like with me, it's so weird, but I can remember the date like certain movies came out. Like, if you don't believe me, Twister, that came out May 10th, 96. Or Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, that came out, I think it was October 27th, 2000. I'm pretty sure. So I just have a weird thing with dates, numbers, whatever. And so does she. And it was almost like she had dementia. And she would get really mean at times, and she would lash out at me, and it was really hard there for quite a while. And I felt like if I didn't drop everything I was doing to accommodate her, that I was a horrible daughter. And I know that wasn't my mom, because my mom was not like that. But I remember, like, a PCA, I only got paid for, say, 4-6 hours a day. But I felt like I was on call 24/7. I would be out with my friends, like, maybe one night, like, you know, in the past how many months. And she would call me saying, oh, I need Coke. The pop, not. And I said, okay, I'll bring it, you know, I'll get some on my way home. No, I'm out of it now. And it's like, well, what do you want me to do? Go get it and bring it to me now. And it was just, that wasn't my mom. And I told the person giving me or asking me these questions, it's like, I didn't just lose my mom July 31st this past year. It's like I've lost bits and pieces of her throughout the years. And it's just, too, she had sepsis twice, which, how many people can say that? This is gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to have it charged. But that's why when she was septic towards the end, you know, that's what killed her, was sepsis. That's why it's like, really, you're still gonna do this? It's like, that's why, I don't know, I guess I couldn't believe that sepsis was gonna be the thing that takes out my mom. I was in denial. I don't know. It was so messed up. But, oh no. If you're still with me, thank you. Because it's like, I need to get this shit out. I'm so emotionally just exhausted. And okay, there we go. Hopefully. But, sorry. It's just, I didn't think that would be her cause of death. So, and I mean, it happened so fast. In the past few days, I really haven't slept. I'm now done with prednisone. My neck is so much better. And the prednisone, I have horrible insomnia, so I'm highly, like, emotional, like, way worse than, you know, had I been getting sleep. Just, I don't know, like, we have to finish the session or whatever next week, and then find out more about ketamine. but I'm so sorry. But I don't know, it just made me think, and it's like, had my mom known that would affect me the way it did, I don't think she would put me in that situation. I don't know, because twice I lived a couple hours away, and twice I dropped everything, like literally, like moved within like a day to get home and like get guardianship of my sister. And it's just like literally drop everything, drop my life, drop school because I was in college. And then by the time, like, this is the thing I hate the most, is I never finished my degree because I had to drop out. And when I could go back, I really couldn't, because student loans, like, there was too much of a lapse in time that they wanted me to pay it off in like full, no payments, in order to even enroll, and that's what sucks. I'm pretty sure it is taken care of now. I still dream of finishing school once the boys are a little bit older and can be in school, because education, like, I am one of those people, I love to learn. I love school, and I need more, and what exactly, I'm not sure. For the longest time, I wanted to be a treatment counselor, because for those that don't know, I've been in treatment a few times, because during like all this shit, I got addicted to my medication and kind of used it as a crutch. So, but now I don't think I could be around that. It would trigger me too much. And it's like, I don't know. I feel so lost, because it's like there's so many things I still want to accomplish with my life, and I don't know what though. And then my sister, tonight is Tuesday. I was gonna go down to the cities with her Sunday. She went with the guy she having a baby with, and like an hour away, his tranny blew, and I don't know the whole story because I haven't really talked to her, just like texting, and you can't get much from texting. And I guess he freaked out on her, whatever. She had someone pick her up, and then her and that person went to the cities. And I'm just gonna tell the story. She was supposed to have a procedure done yesterday, because the viability of that baby making it to a live birth it wasn't going to happen. And my sister, she was very high risk for preeclampsia. She's experiencing Muir syndrome. So I guess the baby's heart valves and ventricles are all different sizes, and there's so much fluid. Like, the baby's feet had edema, and they were afraid of my sister going into congestive heart failure. And she is prone to blood clots. She's been taking medication daily for blood clots. It wasn't good, and there's only so much time that they can do this, and only a handful of doctors in the state that will do this. And it's like, I don't want to get political, I don't want to whatever, but I feel that, you should have the right to do what you want to your body, especially when it is a major health concern. She has 2 other kids that need her. I need her, and especially when there's absolutely no chance. So yesterday, like, what's weird is Sunday, I had a dream. Like, the only time I got some sleep was a little bit Sunday, like during the day. I remember coming out of our bedroom and telling my husband, I'm like, I had a dream, and I had a dream about my mom. And what's really weird is yesterday was the 16th year anniversary of my husband's best friend and my good friend committing suicide. And I don't think that was a coincidence that she was supposed to have this done on that particular day. And for years, I had dreams of my friend, usually points in my life, pivotal points where I needed like guidance. And in the dreams, I knew he was gone, but it's almost like we would sit there and shoot the shit and kind of talk things through. And he's always wearing the same thing, and he always looked the same. But yeah, that was my husband's best friend, and for years he was trying to get my husband and I to meet. And what's weird is, even in death, he played a part in us meeting. So I don't know how the hell my husband even got on my Facebook friends list, but I posted a picture of me and our friend Adam, our oldest. His middle name is Adam because of him. That I posted a picture of me and Adam, and I said how much I missed him. And then my husband, he messaged me, and he started talking about Adam, and we figured out we were the people that we were supposed to meet for how many years and whatever. And he became my confidant because I had been in a halfway house at that point, because it was in a time in my life where I was in treatment for almost 3 months, and I was ending my 3 months in a halfway house, so 6 months sober. And by the time him and I talked for a year before we actually met. Anyway, I am so off topic. But anyway, in those dreams, it was when I needed guidance, I needed something, and he would provide that something. Well, I had a dream about my mom, and in it, she kept telling me everything's going to be all right, because I was so afraid of my sister going down with the guy that she's having the baby with, because he is psychotic, he's scary. I am worried for her safety, worried for, complications. I've been a mess. That's what triggered my neck, is knowing all this was coming up. And she just assured me that everything was going to be okay. And I'm like, I don't know, I woke up and I was sobbing, because it's what I needed, because I have gotten so pissed that I haven't had a dream about her yet, or feeling like I've had signs from her just specifically for me. And we used to joke about that, oh, I'm gonna haunt the shit out of you when I die, and just whatever. And it's I felt why haven't I had a dream about her? Why hasn't she come to me in a dream? Why hasn't she shown me a sign, anything? And anyway, I talked to my sister early Monday morning, reminded her of the day, and then I told her that I had a dream about Mom and that everything will be okay. She went to go to the clinic or whatever, and the baby had passed. There wasn't a heartbeat, which, this may sound shitty, but to me it's a relief, because then there's no decision to be made. It was God's timing, God's will, so my sister doesn't have to carry that, So, I don't know, I think my mom played a part in that, just what I believe personally. And just so my sister wouldn't be haunted by that decision, even though there really is no other decision, but still, who wants to give the okay? That would be awful. So she is in the hospital being induced right now, and she's a few hours away, and I'm worried, and I'm praying for her. I don't know if you're watching this, if you made it this far, appreciate any prayers, good vibes, anything sent her way, because I can't lose my sister too. So, long-winded. I get off track so easily. Yeah. Whoa. But if you made it this far, thanks for listening to me, bitch, ramble. I appreciate it. And I appreciate people that are concerned about my neck and trying to give me, I don't know, some maybe solutions. I appreciate it. Like, really, I do. And it means a lot. And I was going to say something else, but it's like, totally drew a blank. Oh, can't get into the dentist till a week from Thursday, so, but at least get in. But, drives me nuts. And tomorrow's preschool. I am so drained emotionally, physically, and I don't know. But hopefully this will be the criteria to meet, the requirements for ketamine treatment. So, anyway, guys, I hope everyone's doing well. Stay safe, and don't be an asshole.